A city task force composed of 15 members was recently formed to examine environmental issues. Of particular concern is the San Marcos River. Members of the task force say trash near the river and alcohol-related disturbances are issues that must be addressed.
During the hot summer months of Texas, students and residents have the option to come here and bring their favorite six-pack and enjoy the fresh water. But that soon may change.
The task force is recommending a ban on alcohol consumption in the city's parks, and it would only allow those who cook out in the park to use the pits that are provided by the city. Officials are worried that leftover coals and ash from the pits can pollute the river. Many park visitors say they don't agree with the direction the city's taking.
Certainly being a whitewater kayaker, I love coming up here, and I'm about to go do some boating, and when I'm done, it's nice to have a beer, and that's what I'm going to do is, since I still can.
I think if they can find out another solution to clean up the trash, then they don't really have to go to that much of a drastic change.
These and other suggestions have been sent to park officials for consideration. For Bobcat Update, I'm Kyle Hinojosa. College graduation should be a time to celebrate a new chapter in your life. However, today's economy is leaving students in a state of uncertainty. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, 2.4 million students will graduate with a bachelor's degree in 2010, at a time when jobs are scarce. Texas State senior Katie Dyson says she's approaching graduation with mixed emotions.
I'm excited and I'm scared. I'm excited to be finally done with school, but I'm scared because I'm scared to go out into the real world. And I love San Marcos, and I don't want to move back to Houston.
Texas State University Career Services Director Kurt Schaefer says looking for a job can be frustrating in hard economic times, but there are ways to manage it.
There's going to be a whole lot more no's than there are yeses in this work world right now. It's all about you figuring out what you have that will make the hiring entity that you're applying to interested.
Student Jordan Jamison is more optimistic than most.
Yeah, I'm excited to graduate. A little worried about jobs, but I have some internships lined up, hopefully, so hoping that works out.
As a graduating senior myself, I too am worried about the failing job market, but with a little preparation and a positive attitude, I'm hoping those worries will fade. For Bobcat Update, I'm Kyle Hinojosa. The San Francisco Giants now have a one-game edge in the World Series, and they did it with relative ease, cruising to an 11-7 victory last night against the Texas Rangers. The Giants drilled Rangers starter Cliff Lee for 7 runs before he was lifted from the game. Until last night, Lee had a 7-0 career postseason record. The Rangers' defense was also shaky, committing 4 errors in the game, and the Giants pounded out 14 hits, including a home run by Juan Uribe. The Rangers will try to regroup for tonight's second game in San Francisco. Some big news from Southwest Airlines today. The airline announced onboard internet access will be available on flights for a flat rate of $5. The rate applies for laptop or handheld devices and covers the entire length of the flight. Southwest currently has 32 planes installed with Wi-Fi capability, but it is adding to that number every week. Southwest plans to send emails 24 hours before departure to travelers who are scheduled to be on Wi-Fi enabled jet. It will include information on paying for the service.
You've probably heard the rumors, but are parts of San Marcos really haunted?
We'll show you the scariest spots in town next on Bobcat Update.
All college students experience it to some degree. Sticker shock. Buying books at the bookstore is expensive. At the university bookstore, students are given the option of renting their books through a website for half the price. Ever since renting books has become an option for Texas State students, Clicqueum has seen a rise in the purchasing of books. Renting books can help lower a college student's expense. Texas State student Chris Steckel says he has seen advantages and disadvantages with renting.
And I also couldn't kind of keep the book for my own benefit. So it turned out to be one of those things that I didn't really get a whole lot out of, though I could see for someone else maybe.
Many students are not aware of Clicqueum's options to rent.
I really don't know much about it. She asked me if I wanted to rent it, and it was cheaper up front, so that's what I went ahead and decided to do.
Although students don't receive their money back for the rented books, they are given the option of buying them at a lower price. For Bobcat Update, I'm Natalie Pendergrass.
Games will be traveling to Beaumont, Texas next week to compete in the Southland Conference Championships. Lamar University will host the event. With the championship series, the Bobcats are winding down their season. At the SLC Championships last year, the women's team finished in 8th place, while the men finished in 9th. The Bobcats are hoping that they'll show improvement this year. They had a good showing this past weekend at Concordia Invitational. Both teams finished second.